Strange things sometimes happen when politicians put together a state budget, and there's also a flurry of last-minute things. And one of the odder happened last year when the legislature quickly passed a whole new bill that under some circumstances would put a cap on how much reserves local school districts can hold. It would seem to violate two of Jerry Brown's favored tenets, local control and saving money and putting it into a reserve fund. Later, the governor kind of more or less semi-acknowledged that the legislation was designed to prevent school unions from opposing his pet ballot measure on the November ballot, Proposition 2, which sets up a state rainy day fund. So what happens now? Proposition 2 is passed. And the governor's kind of hinted around to some school officials privately that he might entertain the idea of changing that legislation, which they absolutely despise. And on Wednesday, the legislature's budget analyst, Mac Taylor, told his bosses in the legislature that they should repeal that measure, that it's very difficult, it's very complex, doesn't accomplish much of any good goal, and it just really shouldn't exist. Now we'll see what happens as the School Boards Association and other school groups press the governor to repeal the cap on their reserves.